That's what I'm talking about. I just want to wild out.
Hello everyone, how are we all doing? We are back and we are in peak week, so I am very excited. Really wanted to make this video to show all the meals, what we're doing, the protocols, everything leading up to show day. So I'll make this into two separate videos. I want to do the full peak week and then like a show day vlog. So more than likely the peak week video will come out after the show day, so you'll know if the peak week has worked or not by Instagram if we're after putting up a picture with a medal. Hopefully this peak week has worked, and then we'll of course get the show day vlog up. But yeah, just want to go through everything. Today is Tuesday, so as of today we are 5 days out. We're currently in the middle of a 3-day fat load. So yesterday, Monday, we started on a fat load where we done 100 grams of fat, 200 grams of protein, and then no carbs or trace carbs, just little bits, obviously adding up from bits of food here and there, but very low. Woke up this morning at a new low weigh-in, and the look is the best it has ever been. Like, I know, and I'm under no illusion that peak week is magic. Like, if you don't look good coming into peak week isn't going to fix anything. So I wasn't really expecting peak week to improve the look much. I was expecting maybe to fill me out a little bit or add a little more pop, a little more vascularity. The fat load, I honestly wasn't expecting anything from it at all. But yesterday, like, it was the first time I looked at my physique and said, I'm going to win this show. Like, I was fully confident yesterday that I am going up there and I'm winning this show. If this is what it looks like after day one, I sent the check-in pictures or post-workout pictures over to Ryan, and he was like, this is only 70%, and that just got me so fucking excited. So yeah, I wasn't expecting anything mad from it. What was really nice was changing up the diet, like sticking to the same diet week in, week out. Although it's not hard, it just gets mentally boring and repetitive. So it was nice to have that change, and Ryan basically just sent over the macros and said, okay, you pick your food choices. Most of the food choices were similar. I just got to put eggs back in there. I had some cod, and we had dark chocolate, nut butter, Greek yogurt, pretty much the same stuff we were having, just in higher amounts. But I'm going to go through the full fat load today. Because the look was so good yesterday, we're actually going to push fat up a little bit higher. We were supposed to go up to 120 grams of fat today, but we got the message to go up to 135 grams. So it just means more nut butter and more dark chocolate in the Greek yogurt, which I am absolutely loving. It is one of my favorite meals. So that's where we are now. It is the morning time. We have been up. We actually as well got told to bump caffeine up a little bit because it's going to be a bit higher on I think the day before show and also on show day, just as part of the drying out process. So we want somewhere between 600 to 800 milligrams of caffeine. I actually cut my caffeine intake back down quite a bit because it was affecting my sleep. I was having like 3 cans of Pepsi Max throughout the day with a can of Monster in the morning and then pre-workout. Normally it wouldn't affect my sleep, but as I was getting close to prep, I was wired. I couldn't fall asleep, and if I did, it was only for an hour at a time, and then I'd wake up and I'd be wired. So I actually just cut out the Pepsi Max completely. When the water intake went up to 8 litres, I was just, I don't have time, I can't be wasting fluid, I suppose, on the Pepsi Max. So I was just literally doing bottles of water and dilute, and that was it. That's all I'm doing now. I still have the Monster in the morning and the pre-workout, and that is it. Caffeine stops then. I train at like 11, so there's no caffeine after that, and sleep has been just the best it's been. Like, I'm getting 8 to 9 hour sleeps consistently, which is so good. So yeah, everything is perfect. So we've been up early this morning at about 7, done check-ins, feel really productive this week just to get stuff done early because it is going to be a busy week for me. But I do have everything planned out, which I think is key. Like, I have it wrote down, I have it in my notes, like every single day, what meal I'm having, what time. Like, there is nothing that isn't wrote down or nothing that isn't structured. I know everything that is happening from right now up until show day, which it takes so much stress off. There's no guesswork. Like, as soon as Ryan sent over the macros for the peak, the carb load, the fat load, it was straight into MyFitnessPal, and like everything planned out, what meal I'm having, what time, spaced it out throughout the day, so it's given obviously meals time to digest, they're spaced out evenly, and yeah, everything is planned out. But caffeine wise anyway, so we had 2 coffees this morning. We are currently sipping on this, which I haven't had this flavour before. It is absolutely amazing, and I cannot believe I haven't had it. So good, it's so fresh. Yeah, yesterday I was actually up with David Roach. It was my last session in the clinic, literally just getting the back rubbed out because I found my back was, you know, getting quite tight. So he literally just rubbed that out for me, loosened it up, and we're feeling fresh, ready to go. We're going to be so ready for show day. But while I was in getting the back rubbed out, Kelly went to the old sweet shop in Kilkenny. I think she spent like €100 on food. Doesn't look like there was a huge amount, but those American sweets are very, very expensive. She got like a kg bag of caramel M&Ms, like a kg, which was it kg? Yeah, kg. There's a lot in it, and I think that was like €20. But she also picked up a load of cans of these 3D, which I never normally get. I normally just get the Monster. But yeah, this is hitting the spot nicely today. But anyway, enough shit talk. That's where we're at now. So haven't had the first meal. I'm going to take you through my first meal of our second day of fat loading. So plan is 135 grams of carbs, around 200 grams of protein. It can be hard with the fat sources, like with the protein coming up. Although I could remove some of, we'll say, the meat, then I'm also taking away higher bioavailability type protein, like complete proteins, because obviously if we're adding up the trace amounts, you're not getting a complete amino acid profile with that. So it's kind of staying between, it's under 220. I think for the day it's 135 fat, have about 215 protein, and then again carbs, trace amount. The highest amount of carbs is coming from the Greek yogurt, but checked with Ryan and he said that is all okay. But yeah, that is the plan. Let's go and get into meal 1. Okay, so meal 1 of the second day fat load is about to go in. So what we are going to do is we're going to do 4 eggs. I had 3 eggs yesterday, but because the fats got bumped up, I'm going to treat myself to 4 eggs. Going to try and make it into like an omelette. I done it yesterday and I just left it under the grill too long, and the thing came out like a hockey puck. It was just like a burnt frisbee resembling piece of shit. So I basically just have to go back to the microwave eggs. So that's why I do it in the microwave. I don't know, it's so much easier to time and stuff. I always leave it on the pan too long and burn it, or it sticks to the pan. I got it right where it didn't stick to the pan, and then I left it under the grill way too long. So we're going to go 4 eggs, try do it omelette style just for a little bit of volume, and then we're also going to do cod with that. So fish and eggs, which is weird. I like have never eaten fish in my life, and I just got this craving when I heard fat load. I was like, fish, but not salmon, because I was having salmon and I was like, not fond of it. So like, let's get a nice white fish, a nice cod. Had it yesterday and oh, it hit the spot. Like, it's so weird the cravings I'm getting this time round. It's like, I don't know, it's for different types of food. Like, I feel like my taste buds have matured this prep. Even between like the steak and prawns, like I have never had the prawns in my life. And when I went on the meal plan, like I was buzzing, and it is honestly one of my favorite meals now. So taste buds have definitely changed this prep. I hope they go back to normal, because I miss eating like a toddler. But that is, I hope you can see that. That is what we're looking at, 4 eggs, and that is our fillet. I think it's about 120 grams. I have it tracked in MyFitnessPal anyway, so everything is all good. So I'm going to try put this together and I'll show you the finished product. Hopefully I don't fuck up the eggs. I'm not going to say I'm the best cook, but I mean, come on, look at that. Perfected the eggs this time. I knew I needed to up my game. Pressure was on, camera was on, had to do it. So just have a little bit of iceberg lettuce, squirt of Lion Light mayo, barbecue sauce. That is our 4 egg omelette. There's literally just a few onions and chili in there, a cod fillet, and then we just season it up. We need to have 2 grams of salt with our meal and 2 grams of low salt. So that is all over the top. So time to enjoy this. Also forgot to mention, and I only reminded it because I could see the dreaded thing in the background, but cardio since Monday is completely gone. Steps are coming down. So yesterday was 12,000, today is 10, tomorrow between 6 to 8, and then on the carb load it's literally just walks in between meals just to aid digestion, and yeah, that's it. Feeling fresher. So Let's dig in. Let's see how the eggs taste first. Get this right. Yeah, it's not really focusing. Nailed it!
What's stopping you? Are you too tired? Didn't get enough sleep? Don't have enough energy? Don't have enough time? Is that what's stopping you right now? Don't have enough money? Is that the thing? Or is the thing that's stopping you, you?
Excuses sound best to the person that's making them up. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get off the pity potty. Telling everybody your sad and sob stories, trying to get people to show up to your pity potties and your pity parades. If you ever see me in a Rolls Royce, a 6 or 7 star hotel, living my life to the fullest, don't get jealous of me, because I worked my ass off to get it. Nobody handed me nothing. Wake your ass up. Awaken the beast inside. It's game on. It's go season. It's time for you to take advantage of the access and the resources that you have in your country and your community. You got a problem with your life. You got a problem with your environment. Do something about it. If you want it, go get it.
Recognize the excuses are not valid. They're conjured up, they're fabricated, they're lies. And how do you stop the lies? You stop the lies with the truth. And the truth is, you have time. You have the skill, you have the knowledge and the support and the willpower and the discipline to get it done.
The fruit of everything good in life begins with a challenge. Everything is uphill that's worthwhile. And it's not going to come to you, and it's not going to fall in your lap, and it's not going to be something that, oh my God, it just was so simple. It's always going to be difficult.
If you want it, you gotta go get it.
This is your chance. This is your shot. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your place. This is your opportunity.
This is my time. This is my moment. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Ain't no such thing as tomorrow. We only got today. It's your dream. If you wanted to have it, get your butt up and make it happen. If you wanted to have it, rise and grind.
You still got work to do. Stay on that basketball court. Stay on that football field. It's grind season, homie.
Okay, we are just back from the gym. It is about 2 o'clock. We had our last meal, I think we had that about 10. Got to the gym at 11, we're back at 2. We had to stop in Tesco just to get some bits. So I kind of like when I have to do things like that because it takes up the day nicely. I'm not sitting around kind of waiting for the next meal. So it's easier to push off that next meal. But I've been looking forward to this meal for so long. I was planning it out last night, and then when I got told this morning we're doing 135 grams of fat rather than 120 grams, I was like, okay, time to bump this meal up. So it is 250 grams of Greek yogurt. There is 15 grams of whey isolate in it. And then we also have 40 grams of dark chocolate, which is just a dream, and 25 grams of dark chocolate hazelnut butter. This is unbelievable. And there's bulk powders, vanilla, 0-cal syrup in there as well. But I cannot wait for this. It's honestly just amazing. I can't describe how good this tastes. So I'm going to have this meal twice today. I'm going to save it for before bed because I like to have something sweet before bed and kind of something to look forward to. So yeah, I'm literally just going to get this in and then I will show you when I'm on my next meal. Okay, so this is going to be meal 3. Watch me turn this into a masterpiece. Oh, look at that. We have a bacon cheeseburger, bunless of course, but just look at how crispy that is, all done in the air fryer. Unbelievable. Just need to top it off now with the reduced sugar and salt BBQ sauce. Let's get this going. Get a nice little drizzle. Let's go this way. Oh, yes. Okay, and there we have it. Look at that. So that is going to be meal 3 and 4. So I'm going to have this again in another 2-3 hours. And then we will finish off with the Greek yogurt again, the same, which was meal 2. Oh, Bonnie's just after hopping up on my makeshift tripod, which is a chair, and the Gorilla Pod wrapped around it. Let me just try this, seriously. Bacon, burger, cheese, onion, lettuce. Let's get it all. Oh my God. That shit just hits the spot. Okay, I need to turn the camera off and Bonnie, stop rocking my tripod. Turn the camera off and I'm just digging into this. That meal got absolutely murked to bits. That was honestly one of the nicest meals I've ever had. It just went down so fast, that was the only thing. Like, oh, it just felt like I was having a Big Mac or something. It was unbelievable. So I get to have it again. It's like 5:30 now, so I'm gonna have that again around 7, 7:30, and then have the Greek yogurt meal 9, 9:30. So not long between meals, and then I normally go to bed by 10, which is the good thing. Like I was saying earlier, the fact that I had to go to Tesco, do some bits, pick up some things, it pushed out the meals quite a bit. Then we had to do work, do check-ins. So what I found the entire prep is, like, once I'm kept busy, I haven't really been hungry on prep, but when I'm waiting around and I'm not really doing anything, it's nearly just out of boredom or something to do with it, I want more food. Whereas when I'm kept busy doing something, I'm not thinking about food, I'm not even that hungry, which is great, and which is why I've had such a good, successful prep. Is there has been no like hunger or starvation or, you know, going to bed starving, none of that. It's been far from that. All I've had was cravings, like I'm craving cookies, I won't lie about that. But hunger, the fact that hunger has kept at bay for 21 weeks is just honestly unbelievable. I feel like it's unheard of. But yeah, that was so good. Okay, small change of plan with the food. So instead of having the Greek yogurt before bed, we're actually having it now again as meal 4. waiting for Kelly to come home from work, so I don't want to put a burger in and then I get a text to come pick her up. So I was like, you know what, I'll just make this quick. It's like 7:30 now. I actually have no idea what time she's finished. I'm waiting for her to text me back. So impromptu meal, we're gonna have this now, and then we'll just have the burgers as our last meal. Okay, and this is meal 5. No, just kidding. This is Kelly's meal, and this is mine. So same as earlier, just the beef patty, 3 streaky bacons, 1 light cheese single, and then just our iceberg lettuce and red onions. And that is it. So that is the last meal of the day. It is 9:30. That is day 2 of the fat load done. So tomorrow it's going to be more or less the same. We are doing 130 plus grams of fat, so I'm not sure exactly how much it's going to be. Thinking it's going to be more than what we've done today because the look has improved even more today. So 150 grams, not too sure. But this is 5 days out. We're going to end this here, and we will probably check back in on Thursday, which is going to be 3 days out, and that is going to be the first day of our carb load where we get 900 grams of carbs. So we will check back in then. What is going on, everyone? So this is 4 days out, so following day I thought we were just going to check back in on the carb load day, but we're actually coming down to Extreme to do a little bit of posing today. So just a quick update. Finished up last night and I made the prediction that, you know, the look would be good and we'd get to 150 grams of fat. That's what I said. 150 grams of fat, that's exactly what we got. The predictions were right, so very, very happy. Basically just going to do some extra nut butter in the yogurt. So instead of 25 grams in the yogurt, it's going to be 40 grams of nut butter, because man, I'm absolutely loving that dark chocolate nut butter. So good. So that is the plan for today anyway. Meals all the same as yesterday, literally just the extra nut butter just to bring us up to 150 grams from 135 grams, which was yesterday. And that is it. This is the last day of the fat load, which is absolutely nuts. Got such a good sleep last night. I feel amazing today. Like I feel like I'm getting like more relief, feeling less stressed. Like I didn't think I was stressed at all. I don't feel stressed, but maybe I've just become so used to, you know, the prep, everything, and just in the routine that it was just second nature. Like now without the cardio in the morning, like I just feel everything is just moving really, really nice. The days are going really fast. The change to like the diet, something different, like it's just taking every day as it comes, but it is going so fast. Last day of the fat load, and then tomorrow we start the 900 gram carb load, which oh my god, I cannot wait for. But anyway, we are here in Extreme. We're on a rest day today. We have our last upper session tomorrow, but we just popped in today because we're actually going to do some posing with Mikey. So we're just going to bring the camera along, set it up, literally finalize the, you know, the last bits, the posing routine, brought along the board shorts just so I can get a proper look, and yeah, just literally practicing as if I'm on that stage Sunday. Looking forward to it. So I've been putting a lot of work into the posing, like since the off season in the garage. You would have seen things on Instagram of like how fat, fluffy, pale I was looking doing the poses. Definitely wasn't comfortable posing then, but I'm glad like I put the practice in then, because like practicing posing when you're not in shape, as soon as you start getting, you know, shredded and the lines come in and the cuts, everything looks better, and it's just everything is so much easier. So if you can get good posing in the off season, it makes things so much better when you're actually like, you know, 4 days out from the show. So that is the plan. Literally just going to go in here now, get the posing done. We have our work done nice and early, so today is literally just about chilling, relaxing. We only have the 6,000 to 8,000 steps to do today. FIFA 22 is out today, so I'm absolutely buzzing. That is going to take our mind off things. Day is going to go really fast, and yeah, we're feeling on top of the world. Honestly, feeling so confident the last few days. Just feeling like it's my time. Like I feel like this is it, that I'm going to do the business on Sunday. So yeah, stay tuned. 4 days out today, feeling good.
rest is really impressive. Arnie's tired again today as well. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, looking good. Yes, money. Yeah. When you win, then I'm like, I told you.
Good morning, everyone. What is going on? So we are 3 days out today. Today is going to be the best day of peak week by far because we are carbing up. The 3-day fat load is done. First day of carb load starts today. So we are starting off with 900 grams of carbs, which I have been planning out since I found out we were doing 900 grams. So I'm going to take you through all the meals today. Plan is to get 2 meals in now, pre-workout. We're going for our very last training session of the prep, so it's going to be emotional. Literally just doing an upper body pump session, so we'll hit a little bit of everything: chest, shoulder, back, arms. Nothing too strenuous. It's literally leaving 3 to 4 reps in reserve. We're going to work between 12 to 20 rep ranges, 2 sets across the board on everything. And yeah, literally just to use up a little bit of the carbs and just get a pump really. We're not really trying to, put too much stress on the body. We're not trying to tear muscle. Literally just going in to get a pump. So looking forward to that. So I'm just going to take you through all the meals now. We're going to get into it and start with meal 1. Okay, so here we are, day 1, meal 1. We have 150 grams of oats, 100 grams of raspberry, 20 grams of whey isolate, and then there's 80 grams of raspberry jam in there. I was going to do less jam, more raspberries, but when I poured out the 100 grams, it actually just seemed like a lot. So just opted to go with more jam, but look at the volume in that. I'm so looking forward to this. Oh my God. That has just touched my soul. So good. Okay, so we are on to meal 2 now. So we're gonna have this as our pre-workout meal right before we go train. Good girl. So what do we have? We have 120 grams of Cocoa Pops here. 30 grams of the whey isolate. So the one I'm using is the Perform Isolate Zero, the just chocolate cream one. So I'm literally just gonna pour that over the Cocoa Pops. Then we have these crumpets. So these things here, they're literally just 20 carbs, no fat. I was going to get those little pancakes, but there was a little bit of fat in them. These just seemed like a better choice. Put 40 grams then, 40 grams of jam, 20 on each one. Good thing about the crumpets is there's nice little pockets, so the jam seeps down into it. So this is what we are doing pre-workout. Let's just get the aesthetic pour over the Cocoa Pops. Oh yes. And there you have it, meal 2, pre-workout. Okay, we are back from the gym. That is our last gym session done before the shows. Really good upper body session. Got some really nice photos after it. So honestly, I couldn't be happier with how things are going. Digestion feels amazing. Not feeling like bloated or gassy or anything like that. Just like I'm hungry right now. So this is the 3rd meal. So I'm doing 4 crumpets. There's 80 grams of jam spread between the crumpets and the oats, 75 grams of oats, and then 20 grams of the whey isolate. I changed this up a little. It was going to be, I think, cream of rice and possibly some fruit. There definitely wasn't 4 crumpets, but when I had these earlier, they just went down so easy. So I think the crumpets are honestly going to be the secret to the win on Sunday. Hopefully, anyway. So we got the crump pump. Now it's time to get some more in. So yeah, we'll check back in. This is meal 3. That is going to be 450 grams of carbs done. I'll put all the meals up on the screen anyway, so you can just see exactly what's in what, but everything is pretty much spaced to have 150 grams of carbs, and then there's somewhere between 30 to 40 grams of protein with each meal, and then just trace fat. So yeah, I'm gonna get this in because I'm starving after that workout. Okay, so we are moving on to meal 4 now. Meal 4, 5 and 6 are going to be the exact same. So I'll show you what I'm going to cook up. We are literally doing chicken and rice. So we are using jasmine rice, of course, cooking our own Tilda premium about €4 for a little 500 gram bag. So we are doing 125 grams of this. I'm going to cook up 6 portions because I'm going to do 3 meals of it today and then 3 tomorrow when we're on to 700 grams of carbs. So 125 grams of the Tilda jasmine rice. Our chicken, simple, we're just doing 80 grams because we're trying to keep protein low today, about 200. I think it's working out around 220. But yeah, keeping protein low, so only 80 grams of chicken. And I always use this sauce when I'm cooking up chicken and rice. So from Tesco, in their vegetable section, the Thai green style sauce, very low in calories, so it works out to be 40 calories in a third of the pack. So I'm going to use 2 of these across 6 different portions, so only 40 calories, and it makes the meal so much nicer. Very, very little calories, like I said, and just brings the flavor up. We're actually going to be only around, I think, 100 grams of carbs with that. So we're going to make up the extra 50 carbs with our crumpets and jam. I'm telling you, it's the crumpets. If I win this show Sunday, the crumpets, everyone's going to be on it for their peak next year. Starting it here. And there we are, all prepped up. 6 portions of 125 grams of jasmine rice and 80 grams of chicken with the Thai green style sauce. Don't come at me about meal prep is hard or you don't have time for it. Get on it. Okay, so here we go. This is literally going to be meal 4, 5 and 6. Like I said, the rice, the chicken, and then we have our 2 crumpets with 40 grams of jam, 20 on each. Crumpets, man, I'm telling you, this is going to be the game changer. Started the trend right here. Fuck the Rice Krispie Squares, fuck the rice cakes, crumpets. Damn. Unreal. So this is meal 5, same as before. Rice, chicken, crumpets and jam. Just letting you know that I'm eating this and not that. Right, last meal of the day is going in. So for last meal of carb up, we're all having a McDonald's. No, jokes. We are having the same thing as earlier. The rice, the chicken, the crumpets, and that is our 900 grams of carbs going in. So that's the first day of the carb load done. We are going to sign out here and end this as the end of peak week. Tomorrow is going to be 700 grams of carbs. Saturday then we are driving up to Derry. We're going to do spray tan, back to baseline diet I'm pretty sure, and then Sunday is show day, but we will check back in then in a separate vlog.